morning and welcome back to the channel. If you believe the weather forecast, as I did, this would have been a lovely dry ride on lovely dry roads. Serves me right for listening, because the roads are not lovely and dry. The roads are soaked and filthy, and I keep getting soaked. Oh well, I've got 14 doors open on my advent calendar. I can see some sun behind me in this GoPro. Maybe I'm going in the wrong direction. So if you're a new subscriber, thank you very much. And if you're still with me, thanks again. Today, some more hills. The Fred Whittam ballot gets drawn on Monday, so I'll try and get ahead of it with some hills. Oh, it's been dry for 3 days in Preston. Lovely dry roads, and then the weekend comes. Shut up whinging, Simon, shut up whinging. Get pedalling. So the plan's quite straightforward really. It's a trough loop, clockwise. I don't do it clockwise very often, so we'll give it a go. Because that way gives you one of my favourite descents from the Trough down into Dunsop Bridge. After that, I might throw in some more hills just for the crack. Come and have a look. That's some rainbow. Double rainbow. And the end of it seems to be just there, look. Wow. How cool is that? Just means, unfortunately, I'm getting wet. Well, that's soaking number 3 in 8 miles. At this point you think to yourself, is it worth going over the trough where it's going to be colder? But currently it's looking pretty grim. We'll be okay over that way towards Blackpool. Oh well, we'll keep going and see what happens. That's the M6 going up to the north, but we'll go up Long Lane to Harris End, down Harris End, and at that point I can decide for myself if I want to turn left and just come back into the flatlands, or I can turn right and head over the trough. You know when you think to yourself, I should have stayed in bed. No, Simon, don't think it, don't think it, keep pedalling. Zip up your bloody coat, you muppet. Well, that's Long Lane done. Good climb, good climb. I'm warm now. The clouds appear to be lifting, that's good. And this is the junction where Long Lane meets Strickens with a little race course. And we're going to go this way and meet up with Harris End and pick up the trough. Yeah, looking better. Fingers crossed I don't get wet anymore. This is Harris End Fell. I'm not sure what the name of the road is, but locally known as Harris End Fell. See the sun over there on Heysham Power Station. Maybe see the windmills off into the distance. So that's where we've just come from, down Harris End. Over there is Blackpool Tower, and you can see the clouds moving in from the west, from the seaside, slowly. I may have to go back through something like that as I go back around there, but fingers crossed, all looks good. And that's what's coming. Today's bike of choice. Some new pedals on this. I found the flats quite tricky on the climbs last week, so clipped in again on this one. Quite liking those. Well, that's the Waste Lane, or I think it's called the Waste Lane climb. And now we're up on the moors. So Jubilee Tower in the shot. I'm not going that way. I'm going to go over that way, back south, back towards Preston. Still some crap about weather-wise, but not over me, thankfully. I love it over here, the Trough. Probably my favourite local ride. It's about 40 or 50 miles, and it just gets you well away from civilization. Does that sound antisocial? This is the Trough Road in the middle of December, so it's wet and cold, but it seems to be a part of the world that not many people know about. It's quiet, it's fabulous, it's hilly, and the weather is closing in again. Jacket or no jacket, I'll get warm climbing. I'll tell you what, I might put it on at the top of the climb so I don't get cold on the descent. One of them days, typical winter day, can't make its mind up what it's doing. Almost there. Those lovely blue skies in the forecast have gone again. Soaking number 4. So there's the top, bathed in clag. Jacket or no jacket, I'm warm. Nice to go down this for a change. So after all week looking out of the window at work at glorious sunny days, I thought today was going to be mine, but alas, it's just descending into more damp wet clag. Still, it's a nice place to be in damp wet clag. I should have left on the race blades, but hey ho. Well, this one is soaking number 5. Just gone through Dunsop Bridge, heading towards Whitewells, and I can't decide whether to go up Hall Hill again or the ballpark climb. Anyway, there's some sunshine on the horizon, so hopefully I won't be getting wet for long. "30 miles in, 2,500 feet, so doing okay, getting some hills in. Proper winter bike ride. Hope you're enjoying it. Strange day. Horrible one minute, glorious the next. All part and parcel of being a UK cyclist. Look at it now. There's some heat in that sun still as well. That feels lovely. Well, Hall Hill it is. Whew. Much easier being clipped in, I have to say. But still not easy. I know there's a view. Oh, it's a bit claggy, isn't it? Right, Hall Hill done, Trough done, Long Lane done. I'm not quite done, but I'm getting there. Oh yeah. I've got a ride done, almost. I've got some hills and a smile on my face. Totally lifts the spirits. You've got to love a bike ride. And your brakes. I've lost count now. Is this soaking number 6? I think I've had enough. So at this point, rather than rounding it up to 50 and getting some more hills, I think I might just go home. Well, that's not looking great, is it? So in front of me, a couple of cyclists. Jeffrey Hill, Longridge Fell. And that feels cold, horrible and nasty. Let's get out of here. Almost back to base, back in Preston. I'll take that. I've got 47.5, 48 miles by the time I'm done. Over 3,000 feet of climbing, 3 good hills. The weather wasn't what I expected. It is December. I am finding it quite hard to get my rides over the 50-mile mark, but it is winter. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for subscribing. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.